Child, I think the camera's at a totally different angle than what we started with earlier. But hello everyone, this is G-Girl JoJo coming to you again, oh so soon, for another episode of Mary Mary Season 5, Episode 5. And the shade was already real because the name of the episode is called Ain't That a Myth. So they get started early. Alright y'all, so it is late like I told y'all last episode, so JoJo is sleepy. But I'm going to try to get through this review. I got my timer set because I promise y'all, I'm going to cut these videos down. If it's the last thing I do, I'm going to get it down. The episode starts out with Tina and her children. She says that they've been touring and they're going to take a little bit of a break. I thought break was code for we done ran out of money, but I ain't going to get in nobody's pocket, so I don't know their situation. So she's playing with the kids, and apparently they've had some type of water leak from the freezer. There's water all over the floor, and I don't know if he was a contractor. I don't know who he was, because I didn't pay attention to the name. A lot of times I'm just listening and writing my notes, and basically, long story short, there's mold in the house, and her and them kids got to get out. So, y'all know Tina. Okay, she gonna give us Tyler Perry. Her Tyler Perry acting skills. She's just like, mold? Mold in the house? And my babies are here? I gotta get my babies out. Like, what? Oh my gosh. So, they gotta get out of the house, y'all. So, Tina and Teddy are trying to look for a place to move. Erica wants Gugu to host the show, and Gugu's undecided. She said she got to talk to the Lord about it, but really Gugu is trying to figure out why Erica wants her to do this show and why she's acting like everything is all good when everything really isn't all good. And I was just like, now what is going on here? I thought, y'all, what are they doing here? Alright, so let me just pause for a minute, because once I started to get into the first scene of this show, I quickly began to realize what was going on this show. What's going on is, we just gonna call this, you remember last episode, it was the frustration episode? Well, this episode is called the staged episode, because that's what they doing, okay? They pretty much setting the stage for everything that's gonna happen the rest of the episode. And I'm not saying that reality shows aren't a lot of staging. I'm not naive enough to think that, but I don't like it when the staging is very obvious, and on this episode, it was very obvious, and we TV don't do this no more. There was a lot of scenes in this particular episode, so I'm going to have to go each one. Sorry, y'all. Sorry in advance. We're going each scene. Mitch meets with his dad, and he needs dad to give him a little bit more advice on this whole situation between Sony and Erica and Tina. I forgot to bring up on Frustration episode 4, that Warren had received a call from Sony Entertainment. They basically just like, you either going to give us this Mary Mary album one way or the other. If Tina ain't going to do it, then you need to find a new one, okay? Do just like Beyonce and them did. Get new members and make this album. So Warren is talking to his dad because he wants to get a little bit of advice. And I was just like, oh, Warren, last time I remember, your daddy ain't had none advice last time to give you, not the none that you could really use. So y'all going to go golfing and try this whole scene again. Okay. All right. Good. Hey. Maybe the second time around. But it turns out Daddy does come through second time around. Daddy tells him, look, you need to get to the point where you start separating basically what he told him last time, you know, your family from your business, okay? Quit playing that loyalty card and do what you have to do for your family, okay? She do what she got to do for her family, and she is Tina. Warren is thinking to himself, yeah, you know, my dad is absolutely right. I don't want to replace Tina. Because to me, that's family, and family is irreplaceable. But if Sony is telling me I don't have to pay this money back and I got to take care of mine like she take care of hers, then maybe I will have to replace Tina. Maybe I will have to just let her go from Mary Mary, okay? I've done a lot for her, and what is she going to do to try to help me out, basically? So I guess they done solved it all over a good old game of golf. Way to come through, Daddy, because you ain't come through the last time. But I guess we ain't talk about the last time. Tina and Erica are working out. They at the gym, and Tina, they love putting them big old booties in some leggings, don't they? So they both in there. They're getting it in, and Tina is telling Erica about the mold in the house, and Erica tells Tina, well, where are you going to live? Of course, we're not going to have you out on the street. You got too much family out here to be out on the street. And Tina's just like, I was never going to be out on the street, okay? Don't play your girl. And so Erica tells her, well, you know, Mikasa is always Su Casa. Now, I was like, I know. We TV is not about to stage it that these folks is about to live up in their house. I just know that it's not about to happen. But it ain't about to happen like that, y'all. Sorry to spoil it for anybody thought it was, but it's not about to go down like that. I was just thinking to myself, like, whew, can you imagine Tina and Teddy and they buckload of children in there with Erica buckload of children, and Elena be done quit. Mitch, you so shade tree. You so shade tree. That's why I always used to like Mitch, because he knew how to throw that shade, didn't he? Mitch said that Erica and Tina must be missing something in their life, because when he was managing them, they had 4 Grammy nominations. This year, Mitch is in there talking to his team, and team is telling him what the word on the street is. And the word on the street is, Warren needs somebody to replace Tina. Okay, so Mitch is just like, oh, really now? Now, where did you get this information? The team is just like, okay, don't worry about where we got the information. Basically, we got it from the WeTV producers when they told us backstage. But in the music streets is where we want you to think we got the information. I'm telling y'all, this episode was so staged. And Mitch is interested. This is an interesting conversation to him, because Mitch believes that he has everything that Warren needs to answer his problem, and that everything would be his artist, Corin. Corin can blow. She would be a great addition to Mary Mary, and Mitch would be looking forward to working with Warren. All he got to do is get this good old apology out the way, which he don't mind doing now, because Mitch is about a chick. And I'm not mad at him for that. However, I don't appreciate you, WeTV. You know, this whole time, WeTV, I'm going to be telling you how much I don't appreciate you. I don't appreciate you guys trying to make us believe that Corin is going to be a replacement. What is up with this piece of hair, y'all? Wig. Is going to be a replacement for Tina. Corin can sing. Okay, baby girl can blow. I'm not taking that from her at I ain't never going to take nobody talent away from them. However, she is no Tina Campbell. We want to see Erica and Tina. That's Mary Mary. Okay, you throw Corin in there, and that is Mary and Rebecca Sarai. That ain't even New Testament. Okay, that's Old Testament and New Testament together. Now, we ain't finna get into who the Old Testament. We not even finna throw that kind of shade today. I'll let y'all do that. I'm not finna do it. But yeah, I don't want to see that. Like, I like Corin, but I don't want to see her as a Mary. She can't be a Mary. You know, it's only one Mary. Okay, it's only one. All right, so Joy, Warren's sister-in-law, is a realtor, and Erica has gotten Joy to show Tina some houses because she has to move out immediately. So she's going to show her some rental property. Sorry, y'all. Sinuses. Warren is sitting on the counter, and Erica is talking to Joy. She's just like, yeah, and I told her, you know, my house is her house. And Warren's just like, it's like the record stopped. He looked at Erica and said, you told her what now? And she was just like, well, you know, she family. And Warren said, no, you did not. You did not ever tell her she was going to live here. She ain't never done nothing for me. What I need to do for her. If her family needs somewhere to live, I ain't got to do nothing for her. I was just like, oh, Warren, you real mad. You big mad or little mad, y'all. I hate when people say that. It's so stupid. Like, if I'm mad, I'm always big mad. I ain't never little mad. I'm always real mad. So Joy, Warren's sister, is just like, well, I can take her to show her some houses, but I don't even know if I got enough time, because she ain't gonna like nothing I show her no way. And I was just like, dang, Tina, everybody know you crazy. That's gotta be bad, you know, just be the crazy person in the family. Joy does end up showing Tina some properties. However, Tina decides that she gonna try to be an hour late. Okay, Teddy coming there is just like, come on, we gotta go. Joy go show us some stuff. And Tina talking about, oh, husband, I need an hour. Husband said, look, you got to go now. We ain't got no hour. Okay, matter of fact, Go ahead, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna just leave. Now, we know Tina being a control freak she is. She is not about to let Teddy pick out no house for her and her children. Y'all can tell it's late. My allergies always do. Sinus and allergies do this late at night. You ain't about to pick out no house for me and my children without my knowledge. So I'm going with you, husband, but give me 30 minutes. Can you give me 30? She going on, and she just, y'all, she was over, and she was just acting so bad. She was just like, oh, husband, okay, husband, wait. Okay, now 30 minutes. Can they wait? Husband, please, no, wait. You can't go by yourself, husband. I gotta go with you. You can't pick out a house. I trust you, but I don't trust you. And you're easy. I'm not easy. I require things. Girl, if you gonna go, okay? Gather up them box braids and get on up out that door. And gather them up, she did, y'all, because she had on that same scrunchie that I complained about in episode 2. Where did you get that scrunchie, Tina? Where did you get it? I did not know they still made those. So they look at the house. The house has a pool. It's a pretty nice house. And they really just kind of peek in the back window, which I thought like, now Tina, you know we know better. You ain't finna peek in the back window in no house and decide that that's the house that you want. But if that's what you want us to believe, okay, girl. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I just feel like I'm being so rude in this review, y'all. Okay, so they end up liking the house. They don't have the key to the house, which is why they looking up in back windows, because the owner didn't leave the key. Y'all, a whole bunch of stuff. But they gonna take the house. We do know that. They're gonna take the rental property and they are gonna move in. So, way to go, Joy. Didn't take you as long as you thought, girl. Alright, y'all. So, let's count up all the staging that has happened so far. Okay, staging number 1. Mary can replace a Mary now, and Corin just happens to be available, and Mitch just happens to find out that a Mary can be replaced because it's all up in the music streets. Then we have the staging where there's mold in the house, and Tina is going to take a rental property that she peeked in the back window on, being the control freak that she is. Okay, she didn't even walk through, but she's going to take this house. And then we're going to move on to a few more staging moments, you guys. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's walk right out onto the stage, shall we? Erica is doing some promo at the radio station in LA for her show coming up. And during this promo, they of course ask about Mary. The people have heard that there's not going to be another album, that they are not together, and we just need to know if this is true. Well, of course, Erica is never going to throw Tina under the bus, especially now on the radio, so she's fake smiling. And of course, yes, me and my sister are still together, and we're getting back in the studio, and Mary is back in the studio. Meanwhile, y'all, we got Mitch, okay? I told y'all we was entering the stage, right? We got Mitch in the car listening to the radio, and he hears everything that is going on in the interview, and he gonna tell his assistant to, well, not his assistant, his driver to turn around, because he's gonna go to the radio station and wait on Erica so he can apologize. All right, we ain't even gone. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. That's what he gonna do. So, Mitch pulls up to the radio station, and he giving all kind of shade in his confessionals too. Like, yeah, Mary's getting back in the studio. Erica and Tina might not be, but there will be a Mary in the studio, and I might be managing them. I said, ooh, I just love him. I love me some Mitch, y'all. So he's outside, he got his glasses on, and he waiting on Erica to come outdoors. So she comes outside, she walked down the stairs, and she kind of stopped, she looked to the side, and she just like, Mitchell. And Mitchell's just like this. Mitchell does end up apologizing to Erica, letting her know that, I'm sorry for what I said to you at the wedding. And then they insert shady comment here. Y'all remember when he told Erica, I heard your sister is going to have a solo album out. Are you nervous that her career is going to be a bigger hit than yours? I was just like, ooh, he was shady. Wasn't he shady for that, y'all? Then Erica says, everything was really fine. It wasn't even really about the wedding. It was the fact that your lawyer kept calling me, threatening me that he was going to put stuff out on TMZ. And what I want to know is, did they really not pay Mitch? Okay, was that really a lie? And they're mad that he put it out there, not that, you know what I mean? Like, were they still in negotiations and Mitch just, allegedly, Mitch just put it out there. Mitch says he knew nothing about it. He did not know that was going to happen. And I'm along the lines of believing that Mitch didn't know that the lawyer was going to put the information out there. But I do believe that Mitch knew about the threats. He just never thought that the threats would be followed through by his lawyer. But that lawyer must have been about that life. He said, look, I will drop this hot tea. You either going to pay us or you're getting out there. We putting it out. So Erica is upset about it. She was just like, you not finna sit here and tell me you didn't know and you thought everything was just hunky-dory? You ain't finna tell me that. And Mitch is just like, well, look, Erica, listen. And then, y'all, the strangest thing happened. Mitch is also auditioning for a Tyler Perry play. Oh, this whole time, I thought it was just Tina, but it's Mitch too. Tag teaming. Freaking Fred. Tyler Perry play. Go! Mitch tells Erica, he pulled one of these. I'm hoping I don't sneeze, y'all. I'm already sniffing and carrying on. I know y'all hear me. So Mitch is just like, Erica, my love for you and your sister is real. And then, y'all, the music gets dramatic, and Erica, her wig start getting sad. And she's just like, you know what? I believe in forgiveness. I believe in second chances, and I believe in this, and I believe in that. Y'all know how Erica get when she start talking in her hallelujah voice. So, hallelujah. And she does forgive Mitch. And Mitch, it was funny when Mitch said, do you want me to walk you to your car? She's just like, oh, no, this is my neighborhood. I grew up out here. He's just like, well, I didn't. So it was for me. I need somebody to walk with. This is not my neighborhood. I thought that was funny and cute. But yeah, you guys, there's a forgiveness scene. Do I feel like Mitch was sincere in his apology? Yes, I do. I don't know how I felt about that whole crying scene he tried to pull off. I don't think that part was sincere. I do think he has love for these girls, but I also think Mitch has an agenda. It is what it is, right? All right, y'all, I just went into a sneezing frenzy. Can any doctor or nurse out there tell me why at a certain time of night your allergies and sinus act up really, really bad, even if they haven't been acting up all day? This is like a horrible time of night for me to be doing a video. Time of morning, really. But I really wanted to get this done, y'all, and I'm sorry for my sniffles. I'm going to try to get through this video. We only got a little bit more to go. Just a little bit more. Bear with me. So Erica is telling Warren about the situation between her and Mitch and how Mitch had apologized and how she forgave him. And Warren is just sitting back on the couch like, word. And she said, yeah, Mitch let me know that you wanted him to apologize to me. So, I'm trying to figure out why you didn't tell me about this. Warren is just sitting there like, well, I never told Erica because I never thought that Mitch would apologize. And she's just like, yeah, well, he told me you said it. And Warren basically got to come clean about the conversation that him and Mitch had and how Mitch had this artist. And Erica's just like, well, if you want to work with her, then I say go for it. But, you still have to know and you still have to be careful because, a Mitch is a Mitch at the end of the day. All right, so later we got Tina moving in with these kids. And not moving in, packing up with these kids. And y'all, that doggone Tina and them children, it's just a whole lot going on. And Ted even makes the comment, it's one thing moving, but moving with kids is a totally different headache. And I said, child, you ain't never lied about that. Now, I have never moved with my own children. I don't have any children, but I helped my friend move. My friend has her husband, her two daughters, another little girl, and then her parents, her in-laws living with her. And y'all, when I tell y'all moving them in, oh my gosh, we were moving in from like literally sun up to sundown. They had so much stuff. So much stuff. I ain't never been so tired in all of my life. It's like the boxes had started growing legs and arms and making additional boxes. It's like they were having sex with boxes and making more boxes right there while we were standing at the movie truck. She fussing at Teddy. She fussing at the movers. She fussing at the kids. The movers don't speak English very well, so they just like, we need more wardrobe boxes, and if you needed more, you should have called. You should have called. And Tina kind of looking at them like, I should have called y'all to have more wardrobe boxes. Who is this company, Teddy? Who are they? Make sure we don't never get them again. So, you know, she got an attitude, and Teddy, he's so easygoing, and he's just like, well, just leave the stuff on the hangers. And then she's just like, no, we're not doing that. Call whoever you need to call. We're gonna need more boxes. So, you know, the poor movie company people, I bet they just like, who is this lady and who is this old hood camera crew she got out here? So, they end up, you know, continuing to move. Tina's still fussing. Tina's still frustrated. And we all know that this is the same day that Erica's going to be doing her show, okay? Speaking of Erica, let's move on over to her and what she's doing in this moment. Erica is doing sound check and nervous that she hasn't heard from any of her sisters. And she makes a comment that if she has a show in LA and none of her sisters show up, well, not none. If Erica and Gugu don't show up to her show right here in LA, then they got bigger problems than she thought. And I was just like, what problem? I was so frustrated, y'all, because I was just like, what problems is she talking about? Are we still talking about the stuff that happened before the Dove Awards? Like, I thought we were done with that. I thought we were over that. It's like the whole episode, she keeps bringing up how she treated them during the Dove Awards, and then Google's bringing up the Dove Awards, and I was just like, oh, I thought we had already done all of that. But, you know, I ain't even gonna get worked up. I ain't gonna get worked up because we all know what it's for, right? It's for the show. It's for the show. So let me bring it on. Look, end scene. That's my Tyler Perry moment. Did y'all see it? I know it's for the show. I know it's all for the show, but I don't want to see this. I don't want to see Gugu talking to Erica like that. I'm tired of seeing Erica be the victim and crying and saying don't nobody be there for her. I'm not going to be able to go through a whole season of this. I don't like seeing her like that. And a lot of times I don't even think she's acting. I really think she does feel this way, and they play on it. And I just don't like seeing her play the victim role. I like when Erica's winning and when she's strong and all of that. Like, all of this groveling, apologetic that she's doing to try to get them to come to this show. Like, I don't know, y'all. I just don't like it. Like, I understand wanting to support. I understand needing the support of your sisters and all of that. But you know what? Yeah, you might have made a mistake. You might have been mean, but do like Tina does, okay? You know, stand strong in it, even when you're wrong, and just worry about it later. Actually, she don't worry about it later at all. But, you know, I just hated to see her going through that. And I know it's all for the show, but I think it does have a little bit of truth to it. I think they expect Erica to do stuff because she always does it, and she always takes whatever somebody gives her, and, you know, oh well, let's move on from it. But I just didn't like that moment. And then, you know, her hair, you know, her wig had it, and it was frizzy. I was just like, this is, I don't want to watch this right now. So Tina makes a call to Gugu, and she's basically complaining about her moves, complaining about everything that's going on. And Gugu is just like, okay, so you're not going to make it to Erica's show either? Now, if this moment didn't tell y'all that this whole thing was staged, I don't know what to say for you, because you obviously don't read context clues. Gugu says on the phone, oh no, Tina, you're not gonna make it either? Gugu, if that was your audition for the Tyler Perry play, then you failed, bruh. You failed. Okay, you ain't finna get that role at all. Don't ever go into acting, Gugu. That was probably the worst I've ever seen you do. Tina says, you know, I would love to go support Erica, but I got a whole lot going on right now. I got the worst movies in the world. I got these kids. I got this mold, and I got a lot on my plate, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. So Gugu's feeling bad. Gugu got to go be there for Erica now because Tina not coming. It's going to make her sad. All this, that, and the third. Long story short, y'all, Gugu end up showing up like we all knew she was. And not only does Gugu end up showing up, but so does Tina. Like we all knew. Well, that Tina is a wild card. I'm not going to say we all knew she was showing up, but I was glad to see Tina. Tina looked good. Okay, when she shows up, right? She looked really good in that jumpsuit. And she comes in, y'all, and, you know, when after everything goes on, oh, shoot. I went out of order, y'all. Tina actually doesn't come in until a little bit later. Before that, Erica is in the back, and she's happy that Gugu came, but, you know, there's no Tina. And she's saying how she was going to pull Tina up on stage, and she really hopes she comes. So while she's in the back, y'all, she got on what? Guess what she has on? Guess what she's performing in? Come on, guess. Glitter. Sequin. She got on a sequin jumpsuit, and she looks good, okay? So her body is snatched up. Warren comes in, y'all, and this moment was really cute between the two of them. That's the only reason I'm mentioning it. He's looking at her, she was like, look at me, you know, does this look like an artist you would sign? And he's just like, yep, I would sign it, and I would do a few things to it. I would do a few other things to it as well. I was just like, oh, what would you do? Erica's just like, stop, come on now, don't be nasty, y'all, so congested. And Warren walks up to her, he kind of kissing her on the neck and telling her how good she looked. He says she looked like Selena, you know. He started doing the bitty bum bum kind of dance. He was bitty, how go, y'all? So it was a cute scene. I'm glad they starting to, like, you know, be a little more loving towards each other, because we don't get to see a lot of that out of them. So I thought it was cute. When Tina does finally end up coming through with her whole crew of family and people, she comes and Erica does pull her up on stage, and they do, is it heaven, gotta get myself together, cause I got some place to go, and I'm praying when I get, hey, I like that song, y'all. I'm sleepy, can y'all tell? So, they get up there, and they look really good together. And again, y'all, even after all the staging and all the rolled eyes that I did, they once again pulled me right back in. I was back in love, you know, with Tina and Erica. They do it to me every time. They do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for Mary. That's why I can't be no Mary Rebecca, Mary Sarah, Mary whoever they about to try to put in her place. Child, please. And Warren end up meeting at the end, where Warren is just like, this man is the devil. Because Mitch is basically just like, look, Warren, we ain't even got to do all this. You know that I am the answer to your problems. I have heard on the music streets that you need help and that you are trying to replace a Mary because Tina don't want to act right. And I got a Mary for you, Corin. So you trying to do this or not? And not only that, we already know we can work together, although you almost, you know, punched me in the face. I'm interested in working with you again because I know what you can do and you know what I can do. So come on, Warren. Come on, Warren. You know you need to do this. So Warren's just kind of looking at him, and then we're going to see what happens. Anyway, y'all, that's it. I appreciate you so much for watching. I am sleepy, sinuses, all of that. It has been a very long night, so I'm going to get these uploaded, and I'm going to get these to you, and y'all just pray that I can get on some type of schedule, because right now what I'm on is horrible, because both of these reviews are very late. I think that's it. Trying to figure out what other shows I'm going to do. Let me know if you have any suggestions. I did see the promo for Sisters-in-Law. I'm going to watch one episode and see what I think, because it looks very interesting, doesn't it? So I'll let you guys know if I decide to review that show. But we got 16 full episodes of Mary, so it's going to be a pretty good season. But thank you guys again for watching. Excuse anything I did in this video that was gross in my congestion, and have a good night. Bye.